All right, folks, we're back to week 5, part 2.
I might have found something.
We're at a Jello alert level 0. He's asleep in bed. We're at a Tally alert level well, it's a 0/4 because she is calm and happy, but she's laying on my chest. So it's like a weird, awkward game, and she's all nervous about being here. So let's look at the door. Come on. Hello. There we go.
That damn broken door. It let him right in.
Everything's on the floor.
Like, why would you guys do this?
So, did Eddie teach you how to put out a fire?
Nope. I taught myself.
That was a pretty good thing. You followed instructions. You know how many people don't follow instructions? I probably don't understand them.
Did he really have to smash everything? He went looking under the rug?
Oh, shit.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt. For chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead. Little house on the tundra.
All right.
Is that a
Yep.
box under the barn?
Let's look at everything else.
What
We
the
need to
hell?
find
I
a...
think this is where the fire started.
So,
This gas can was already here this morning. He didn't bring it with him. He went looking under the
I'm
rug.
hoping it wasn't Sam. I really do. I don't know, like, none of this. I am aware of what's going on.
Great, more to clean.
none of the valuable stuff's missing.
Oh, hun, they weren't here to steal. They're just here to fuck shit up. Alright, we're gonna walk into the other room.
Asshole even dumped the drawers.
God. He really turned this
At least
place
you were
upside
spared.
down.
Okay, which one did I grab? The Moon Hag, okay.
This guy went on a tear.
Oh, here we go. Here we go, crowbar.
I guess we know how he made the hole.
Alright, oh, no.
He went looking under the rug.
There we go.
Step back.
I'll be fine.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it.
Alright, let's do it. Wait.
3 digits.
Let's see. Once upon a time, in a deep and cold lake in ancient forest, there lived an old seal who was a powerful witch in disguise. She was mean and cruel. She liked nothing more than to swim the deepest part of the lake where the light was dim under the ice. Admiring the corpses of the many victims she'd tricked into the water over the years, she was so hateful that only the cold water of the lake could keep her cool. Her most prized possession was a tin mirror sold to her by the secret keeper, and she kept it in a chest at the bottom of the lakes with no ordinary mirror. If you looked in it, you could see the reflection of who you truly desired to be, and for 1 hour the mirror granted you the power to appear that person. Whenever a boat or an unwise traveler approached the edge of the lake, the cold witch used the mirror to appear as a beautiful woman she always wished to be. And with this disguise, she lured the unfortunate sailor or wanderer into the deep and cold water. There, the old seal forced the victim to become her servant, and when she was done with them, they joined her collection of corpses in the deepest part of the lake. One day, when the old seal swam down to her den under the lake, she discovered that someone had stolen her mirror. The chest where she kept her most prized possession had been forced open, and now it was empty. Those who would have committed such a crime, who had dared deprive her of her only treasure, the old seal went mad, and her anger heated the water lake around her. For a time, everyone was happy with the temperature change, for the weather suddenly became sweeter and the air warmer. But after a few weeks, things started to get ugly. First, the fish began to die off, for they could not live in the hot water. Then the glaciers began to melt, and the water of the lake rose and spilled out, flooding the forest and the meadows. And finally, the weather grew so hot that even the Ice King himself was awakened from his long sleep and decided to see what was going on. In the deepest part of the lake, he found the Mad Witch steaming among the corpses of her victims, so angry that the lake was about to boil. It only took a few minutes for the Ice King to understand what had happened and demand that the thieves present themselves before him. The thieves had no choice but to appear, for no one dared to disobey the Ice King. The crafty goblins presented themselves, mirror in hand. "Why did you steal the mirror?" asked the king. "We were curious. We just wanted to see what we really wanted to be." And apologized to goblins. "But the stupid thing is broken. We look the same." "That does not mean it did not work," smiled the Ice King. "Now, apologize and give the mirror to me, for it's too powerful to be used by thieves or the mean old hag." The goblins apologized, gave the mirror to the Ice King, but this old seal was still angry. "What about me?" she asked. "I have been deprived of my treasure, and I demand compensation." The Ice King frowned as he spoke again. "Old hag, you are mean and cruel, but I can see that you've been wronged. For now you'll be allowed to leave the lake and walk the earth as the hag you really are, but only when the moon is full, and you, goblins, you'd better stay away from the lake, for I won't protect you from the moon hag's wrath." And this had two goblins face the moon hag to change her name. It popped up on this, so I don't know. Is there anything that would be a number? I'm not seeing anything that might be... Unlock.
That wasn't it.
Oh.
Come on.
I have no idea what it is. Holy
I
shit.
think we just need to break the lock. There must be something in here we can use to get it open. And preferably without destroying the box.
The Moon Hag is an old and powerful witch. She lures her innocent victims deep beneath the ice and traps them there forever.
Okay, we're going to go through, we're going to try this like very, very, very straightforward. I'll probably cut a whole ton of this. We're going to go one.
Any brilliant ideas?
Knowing Marianne, it's probably connected to the Book of Goblins somehow.
Let's see, is there anything?
That's it. Look, it's the same symbol, the Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Okay, we might have found something. The goblins earned her voice. Once upon a time, deep in ancient forest, a crafty goblin spied on a secret keeper. She made her rounds, gathering up secrets that the animals of the forest had for sale. "How," said the first goblin, "does she get people's secrets?" "Do you suppose she peels open their heads? Let's find out," said the second, and so the goblins watched the secret keeper. They watched her until a stalwart moose came to her, head hanging low. "It was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. I can't bear to remember." The secret keeper nodded, gazed in the stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, they knew she was speaking to the moose. But the secret keeper spoke in people's minds with the gift of the voice. After a few minutes, the stalwart moose blinked. "I feel lighter," said the moose. "Did I just give you something?" The secret keeper nodded and handed him a coin. The stalwart moose nodded and plodded along down the trail. He spied the goblins hiding in the woods and narrowed his eyes, for he knew the goblins were often up to mischief. The two goblins whistled innocently, and the moose was forced to carry on because they were not doing anything obviously bad. "I need to know what the secret was," said one of the goblins. "Let's go buy it." So the goblins approached the secret keeper before she could stow away the moose's secret. "We want to buy the moose's secret." "What do you have to trade?" asked the secret keeper. Her voice filled in their minds. The goblins produced a silver-handled hairbrush they had stolen from the princess, and the secret keeper nodded. And that is how the goblins came to know that the moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. The secret keeper moved on. The first of the goblins said, I want to know more. So the goblins followed the secret keeper, hoping to find where she hid the secrets. They followed her to the peak of the nearby ridge and watched as she stowed the rest of that day's secrets high in a cloud. When she had gone, they climbed up the high spruce tree that disappeared in the misty sky. They reached out and just managed to dip their hands into the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories, and they snatched their hands back out as if they'd just thrust them into boiling water. Tears poured down their cheeks. That was how the secret keeper found them, crying in the tree. You stole my secrets, seethed the secret keeper. Give them back. The crafty goblins stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? They asked. I'll give you back the silver-handled hairbrush, offered the secret keeper. For so many secrets? Pshaw, you'll have to offer more than that. What if, said the secret keeper, I shared the gift of the voice? The crafty goblins grew excited. That will do. So the secret keeper shared the gift of the voice with the goblins, and immediately they found they could hear one another's thoughts and feel each other's feelings. The crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the wooden house. There they found a princess preparing food. They tried to peer in her mind, but they found it was blank. They tried to speak to her using only their own minds, but she could not hear him. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for she had only shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift of voice with each other, now with the whole of the forest. And that's how the goblins stole the gift of the voice from the secret keeper, but why they could only use it with each other. So is it the previous one? I'm not seeing what they're talking about with that. So we're going to go through this one, and we're going to go through, I'm going to go through and
Any brilliant ideas?
just cycle through
Knowing
this.
Marianne. It's probably connected to the Book of Goblins somehow.
We're just going to keep trying to do
Brilliant
this,
ideas?
folks. I'm going to go
Knowing
through one,
Marianne.
and then
It's
1
probably
through 9,
connected to
and
the
then
Book of
1
Goblins
through
somehow.
9.
That did it.
Okay, that's completely blind luck. I will take it, though. That's just grinding. I hate grinding. All right.
Fuck. That's rough.
Marianne, I'm sorry in your
This-
situation.
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion, even though she wanted to keep us.
That's not it, is it? Marianne, I'm sorry you're in this situation. I know you feel you'd make a great mother, and I don't doubt you will someday. But right now, we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time, but she doesn't deserve this. But mostly I'm worried about you. People here talk, and I don't want to have to go through that. I know money's been tight, but I'll do what I can to help you get to do the right thing. Just let me know how much you need. Oh, is this Sam? Oh, Sam, are you douche?
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Dear Marianne, I needed to see you again. I know how this sounds, and I don't want you to think I'd chase after all the new girls at Dallas Crossing. I've always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. I know it isn't right. We both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart symbol. P.S. I bought you a little something for next time. I can't wait to see how it looks on you. Oh, what a douche. Fucking douche. Can we look at the top of the thing? Nope.
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He came for those letters.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
Oh my god, is it Tom? I only ask this because I don't think it's Sam, because I think Sam's divorced now, so he wouldn't care. Would he? I see the flickering.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
This is
Oh,
where I
God.
tripped.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see?
The Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that?
I bet you she had the shotgun to protect you. And a breakdown at the same time.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory?
Oh,
What if
shit.
it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
What if this is the only chance to figure out who our father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What? How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
God, I don't know. Allison.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Oh, this is gonna suck a lot. Why is it not going? Is there a reason why I can't see?
You're sure
what's-
there's something to see out here?
I am. I'm not sure what it is, but something was different.
Okay. If you think it'll help.
We can do it. Don't let go.
I like how it looks back at the camera. That was kind of cool.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
I'll try.
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive. If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
I'm sorry, Tyler. I wonder if that was Tessa coming out asking her not to reveal that Tom was fucking on her.
Make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut. I don't owe you anything.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
To make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children! Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Allison?
I'm going to kill you.
No.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
I bet it's the end of the chapter. Completed chapter 2. Tyler and Allison. Tyler felt relieved when Allison chose his memory at the house. 58% chose Tyler's memory. I do love this where it tells you how the choices went. Tyler felt hurt about needing time when Allison refused a house showing. 34% accepted the appointment. 66% refused the appointment. It's funny because when I've done other ones with this, it's just funny to watch. Sometimes the majority of people are really horrible. Not so far here, though. Allison felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. 80% forgave Eddie. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. 80% forgave Eddie. Michael was heartened by Tyler's compliment. 80% accepted Michael's compliment. Tessa felt grateful for the twins, kept them in their lives. Well, it seems like about the same people did about my choice. That seems to be the same thing. All right, folks, we are going to wrap it up here because I know this is where it ends. And I'll start the next chapter, and I'll start the next chapter going into the next LP with the next chapter. So until then, folks, take care.